Hello all, Seriously is here, back for some more Finishing Permadeath, and you might be able to tell by the colors in the background there and the shaking of the screen, I am on Volcano Planet. Double volcano, really cool view here, and we're going to put in some of the base today. We're not going to build much of the base. I've put in this little shelter and a teleporter. That's about all we have, and the only thing this base has is 2 solar panels to power this thing and a battery just underneath the base there. And over here, I've dug a little hole so that I could take a screenshot of this base from the base computer, because when you go into the base computer and you choose a new screenshot, capture a new screenshot. I'm not actually going to do it, but you see where we start off? Oh, you start off where you took the last one from. Anyway, if the first spot you start off from is underneath the ground, you can't escape the camera from being under the ground. So I use the terrain manipulator to dig a little hole. I'm just going to cancel out of that. That's cool that we can take a new screenshot from free of the base. I might work on that for my home base at the Isotome, because I have the same problem happening there. That's really cool. I didn't know that it would start from the new spot. Alright, let's restore this terrain. First things first. Come on. There we go. Turn up the size of that and get it all done at once if we can. Looks good to me. Alright, so we need to do some base border extendering today and a little bit of building. We're going to see if we can get anything built or not. So where are we headed? Oh, over there. That marker there is the power. And down there is the mineral. So we got a little bit of a challenge being up on this plateau, because we have to go down for the mineral and up for the power. And the other thing is, building on a volcano might be hazardous to the volcano. We shall see what happens. I don't want it to destroy the volcano. It is an item, so it gets placed separately from other kinds of terrain, and you can accidentally, or you could, I don't know if you still can, you could accidentally destroy them. And I don't know how that happened, because I've never built on a volcano planet, so we'll see about that. Let's, you know what, let's do that one first then, right? So, let's see how far we can get away from the base computer. The power is about 300 away. However, it's up quite a bit. And you can't go down further because the volcano is in the way. The power node is under the volcano, or in the volcano. So, if we had, say, I would like the power to be lower than our base computer so we can bring it up to the base computer. Perhaps we can put that on the way back, and we'll just extend using... we've got way too much carbon, so we are going to use a lot of carbon to extend our base today. Can we pick a color on this? Yeah, there's not much yellow on these. That'll do. Nice black wood paneling for our base extending today. Okay, let's hop off of here. Try not to fall through the volcano. You can walk on the volcano, it's not a problem. So, we need to keep an eye on how far we are away from the base. We're 200 away from the base computer already. We can go almost 300 before we're going to lose this building part. We don't want to fall to death either, so let's keep an eye on the terrain as well as our building component here. How far are we away now? 250 already. Okay, let's start placing some items here. We can try hiding this, like in these storm crystals here. Or even better, maybe, let's place it like that. And then we will attach one on the inside, and then we will go delete that one. So we've got one on the inside there now, right? Go back to timber short wall. Are we still colored black? Looks like it. Excellent. So let's move on. Where is our thing? It's up here. So let's do a similar thing right here. Snap that on to the inside. delete. So we are at the Hotspot of Power. That's not too far. We probably could have just built here, but let's not worry about that. Oh, I have to go like this. Okay. So what we should do, I think, is, should we try anything fancy? Or should we just get things up and running? Let's try something slightly fancy, see what we can do here. Let's go build camera. And we want to get right over this thing, so what I think we should do is something like this. Could have been a wall. Probably should have been a wall. Doesn't need to be any particular height. I just want to see how centered a floor is here around that thing. Not very well. Okay, let's go out a bit further then. Free placement mode. Somewhere around here. And out a bit more. Like that. So, delete. Whoops, not copy. Delete. And that small piece as well. Now we want to copy. See, and we want to snap. See how centered this is. Still not very well centered. Right? It's pretty poorly centered, and it went out too far as well. Okay. I think we're going to forget about fancy for now, once we get this centered the way we need it. Okay, something like this. Not too much more in, but a lot more out. And delete the other pieces. Yeah, you know what? That's a lot more centered. It's not perfect, but it's good enough. So let's build up quite a bit. We can go any height we want for this. I just want it to be floating slightly above the base of the volcano. I don't even need to build all these pieces. I just need to build one. What a waste of time. We will leave that save beacon for now, just so we have a marker to come back to later when we're building. Alright, so we want a floor panel on the inside of this. Sure, up here. Why not? Doesn't matter. We're going to delete that. Now, I would also like an upside down floor, and I have not practiced doing upside down floors, so let's see if we can figure that out. We need one of these. We're going to need, I think, a solar panel will do it. Can I build this? Yes, I can build two. I don't need to actually, no, I do need to actually build this one. The way I need to do is go into wire mode, connect to this thing here, and glitch it in. And then I need to go back to here, and say pick one of these, and do a glitch to a wire, and pull that to here. Right? Is that right? I think that's right. We'll find out in a minute. So delete, oh no, exit wire mode, delete, and now I want to put in another wire on this side, say, whoops, and connect it to this thing here, and then I delete the wire. This is the centered floor, but if I were to say put a floor, go into wire mode, snap one to there, yes, that's upside down. That's perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. So now what I want to do is snap an upside down piece here, I guess, and come on, mouse, another one there. Then I will delete this upside down piece. Yeah, I'm going to copy that and move it out here, right side up. And then I'm going to delete this piece. I'm going to delete the wire. I'm going to copy that again. We're going to get an upside down piece here. So I think this is everything we need to do my fancy. Let's see if it works. Let's see if it works. Delete. So the thing we want to do is put in a bunch of electromagnetic generators, right? So let's pick a color. This is the colors of the safe. We'll just go with that. We're not going to fancy it up with a texture. We could try that. It's not a big deal. Not a big deal to get going on. I don't know if texture glitching works with universal adjacency glitching. I think it does. Yeah, it definitely does. Okay, so what is the first step? I can't remember already. Right, I remember. We need to put this onto the cache, Q and C at the same time. Then we need to copy a piece, snap a piece, and there we go. That's one. Now what happens if we do the same thing with this bottom piece? Copy it, snap it to the bottom. Oh, and I failed the glitch, of course. Snap it to the bottom. No? Okay, let's back out. We will go back. Actually, we could have just copied it. I'm going to put that on the cache. Copy that. There we go. That's exactly what I wanted to see. That is cool. Just floating there. Now, in theory, I could also figure out a way to make this exactly centered with a bunch of these. But I think for now, I can't even remember what kind of hotspot this is. Let's do a quick scan. Power. B-class hotspot. Okay, that's fine. 2 power is, more than enough, really. But let's put in a couple more here while we're here. And then we'll go extend over to the minerals. The basalt. The useless basalt. Alright. Copy. That's to the bottom. Doesn't matter where they snap now, as long as you actually snap them instead of doing whatever I did there. Deletes. Copy. Oh, that's interesting. Copies it upside down. There we go. That's 2 in. Is it going to be easier if I copy that top piece to snap it to the top? Because I want it to snap to the top now. It might be easier if I do that. Okay, so... But now, do I still have the piece in there? I do. Okay, so there's 4 power. Now what we need to do is actually go into wire mode and connect these, because when you snap them together up and down, or in the same spot, all of their power things are connected, but up and down you can see there's a big gap, so these are not all connected to each other. So let's do that. And let's waste a couple base parts by doing it on all sides, just for symmetry's sake, so you don't see only one line of blue. We are going to see a line of blue going into the volcano, unfortunately, because how else are we going to get power back to the base? For now, I think I'm going to leave these floor panels glitched in like that, just so I have something to center them back to. Or, you know what we could do? Be a sneaky sneak. Back out of wire mode. Go here, we'll copy that. Oh, that was the wrong thing to do. Okay, so copy. Paste. I can put that one back in. I know how to do it. We got that going on now, right? So let's snap one inside the volcano. And let's delete. And before we delete this last one, let's just double check. Yeah, I can snap it to the one that's invisible inside the volcano. So I can delete this one, and we can put more power in these exact spots if we need to. Alright, so let's get out of build camera. But we stay in build mode, and now what we want to do is connect a wire to one of these. And should we just make it hit the volcano right where it's at? I think so. Nice. Right into this piece of lava right there. Okay. Now we head back to the base. We're going to try to pull this through the volcano, so that's the only wire we see. We need to keep an eye on our camera there on our backpack. See how it's green? If it turns red, we've gone too far for the length of a wire. It can be 200 long, 200 units long total. So I want to make sure we can get it under the base here. Without being too far away from the power. Are we under the base computer? It sure looks like we're under the base computer here. So let's snap it right here. We can dig a little hole here too, just to make sure it's totally unseen. But click. Okay. Did we not connect that wire? I'm a little disconcerted that we didn't connect our wire. Let's see what happens when we connect it to the base. It's going to turn blue because we have solar panels there, though. Alright, let's do a run. Unfortunately, while building, you cannot do a melee boost. You cannot do a shuffle. You can't do lots of stuff. You know, we could just not connect it to the base and connect it somewhere, say, to the side of the base and see. We could even move the base around later. Oh, you know what? Look at that. We weren't under the base. Even when I connected to these ones down here, the wire is way above us. Let's see if we can see it. Yeah, that sticks through the ground just a bit. Alright, we're going back. We could just let go of this wire and go back, but would we find our spot again? Perhaps not. It's fairly well wedged in. Alright, we need to not die as we fall off this edge here, so keep that in mind. There we go. And how far down did we go over here? We're after going to go a little bit further. Like say somewhere, you know, and if we let this wire show, we'll be able to see if it's powered or not. It is not powered. So we are not connected. This wire is just loose here. Where did our wire connect to? How frustrating. We have to go all the way back to the power hotspot. Okay, let's drag it back to the power hotspot then. How did we lose the wire? It was green all the way to there. Right? Am I hallucinating? And then when I clicked, it didn't draw. Yeah, no, we don't. Well, we'll connect it now. There we go. Oh, I think I'm used to the old wire building system. That's totally what happened. That is exactly what happened. In the old wire building system, you only had to click once and the wire would continue. In the new building system, every time you click a wire, it ends. Yeah, it's powered now. That bat is flying into the side of a volcano. Hey bat. Okay, I don't know if this is down far enough yet, but let's connect it to the lowest piece here, and we're going to go a little bit lower. What's one more part? In fact, if we just go down like almost all the way here, maybe we can connect the power for our mineral hotspots to down here instead of... This counts as a cave, apparently. Are we connected again? Yes, we're connected again. Let's go back up top. And oh, we only have 10 minutes left to get this connected to the minerals. I don't think that's enough time. Don't die. There we go. So let's hook this up to the solar panels we got going on underneath. Yeah, that's coming through the ground. That's what I like to see. And we can just hook this up to any of those nodes. I don't know which one is which. Doesn't really matter, but I'm assuming the battery is in the middle. Okay. So we're done doing that. Power is all hooked up at this base. We have probably a lot of power available. Let's get out of that mode. We want to go back into, yeah, wood, short, and let's color that black, just in case any of them show. All right, let's quickly extend the base borders over to that one. Now, this one is 300 away. Yeah, now it's 300 away, so we're 320 away, but also quite a bit of vertical height here. Quite a bit. So what we might do, we'll go into build camera for now. And instead of this piece exactly, what I think I might do is, it doesn't really matter which, just build a wall anywhere it lets us. There we go. That is definitely more than far enough out, and we're just going to go straight down. Don't need that yellow stripe on these, but these are going to be gone. We're just using this to build downwards. Alright, let's put a floor on there. If we have, yeah. And we'll hop down. There we go. Now let's do our little wall trick. Build camera, these thingies. These take up less carbon, we'll use those. Make sure it's does not have to be colored. It's going to go into the wall, right? If I can get it to face the right way. Okay, delete. And I can delete everything above this as well. If I can point in that direction, which I literally can't do. Let's go build camera. There we go. We'll copy one of these so we can keep going down. And then we will delete the rest. Okay. How far away is this ground? Pretty far away. I think we can get there with one more section. No, we're not really that close. Okay, we're touching the ground there. That's fine then. So let's delete some stuff. Not the thing we're standing on. That would be disastrous. I think we're far enough to actually die. Okay, so we need one item down there just to guarantee that that's enough. Let's leave build camera, stay in build mode. Now we can delete this, fall. Now that we have jetpack access, there we go. We still took a tiny bit of damage, that's fine. I think that's far enough underground that we can use our little short timber wall trick, and it won't even show up at all. Yeah, there we go. Okay, let's leave build completely and recharge our stuff. Just recharge whatever it lets us. Okay, there we go. Back into build mode. Let's get this done. Get it extended. Where are we headed? Straight up the hill there, right? So we're going to point this into the ground. How far are we away from the base computer now? 184, but we're down quite a ways. So who knows when we're going to lose base building mode. So let's just start doing this now. No, that's what that one's going to show. Oh well, we'll go one more. Do we get it? Whatever. It's gone. Yeah, we got it. Maybe we should just wait until things do disappear. When this item disappears and we can't build it anymore. Base out of range. There we go. Let's build another one like this then. In fact, let's switch to the big piece. It takes a bit more stuff, but it goes all the way underground. Attach one there. Now, are we still out of range up this hill? Or do we need to reload? No, we've extended the range. Perfect. So let's do that again up here, I think. Oh, we're pretty much there. Yeah, let's put a piece here. Can we face it into the ground? Close enough. There we go. And we will delete this and delete that. And there we go. The base has been extended far enough here. Let's just double check that we are at the hotspot center here. Mineral? Yeah. Tripping on rocks, taking shield damage. C hotspot. Not the best, but we don't need the best. This resource is for nothing, and we can leave this recharging for weeks if we need to. 39% is right here. Looks like maybe a part of this is built on 40%, but it's this far side. The far side of the save beacon is at 39%. So what we would like to do, build, let's use metal. Yeah, metal's good for a volcanic planet. Ally floor. Build camera. So we're going to phase this in sort of facing the base. Does not have to be exact at all, but we want the center of this thing to be where we saw the 39%. There we go. That's our flooring piece for knowing where stuff is centered. I'm probably going to raise it up a bit. We have a couple of minutes. Maybe we can try another trick here. We're not going to get this powered today. No doubt about that. That's not where I wanted that to go. Yeah, that's high enough off the ground, so we're gonna move that floor panel up. Come on, snap, please. Up one. There. Jeepers creepers. You know what? I think we will need these. Or something at least to snap to. Because the trick I want to do is similar to what we just did for the power, but instead of up and down, I want to rotate stuff. So let's move this out of the way. Let's go to the item I need. It's in here. Mineral extractor. We're going to pick the color. Just go with the base colors. We're going to do our glitch to put it in the cache. We're going to copy the floor panel. We're facing this way, glitch it in. We're going to put it in the cache, the floor panel, and we're going to go around to this side, glitch it in. How many of these can I build? 10? Good, that's enough to get 4, which is what I want. Glitch it in. And from this side, same spot please, there we go. Glitch it in. Oh, that went the same way as the first one. Okay, let's try this again one more time before we totally run out of time. I'm gonna go a little bit over today. And that one the same way as that one. I will get this eventually. Whoops, that's the wrong item. Leave build mode completely. Mineral extractor. It's the right color still. It's not. Oh, you know what? Most of those aren't. I'm going to have to rebuild this, but this is what I'm going for. See this on the side here? Yeah. All right, that's what we're going to do. We're going to come back some other time and see this thing running and pumping minerals and storing them. But we got the base extended today. That's a lot of work done. Now we can work on aesthetics. Now we can work on production. Lots of stuff can be done now that the base is ready to go. All right, well, that's it for today, everybody. Until next time, have a good time.